So how do you educate a pussy?
Okay, well, I have a couple of things here that I'd love to share, and these are called Jade Eggs.
And these educate pussies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so like first of all, they're just so yummy and wonderful to hold.
They are beautiful.
Yeah.
Is this actual jade?
Yes, it's jade.
Lovely.
It's from Guatemala, so they're Mayan jade eggs.
Ooh.
And
So not just jade, but Mayan jade.
yeah.
And so what do you do with these?
Well, and you notice they have like
they look like little salt shakers.
Yeah, because they have a little hole on the end, and that's where you put a little string, and then some women like that. I don't need it, but some women.
Wait.
I don't like the string.
So you can just put it in without the string.
Oh yeah.
How do you get it out? You just push it out?
Yeah.
Like giving birth?
It just comes out like giving birth. It's really easy.
But okay, but it's not
But that's
the same.
why some women feel comfortable, because when there's a string, there's no fear. You can just easily, gently, take it out. So what you do is you insert the egg with the large part towards the cervix, okay? And the first thing that I recommend that women do is sleep for 30 days with the egg. Every night you put it inside. Okay, so what happens is every night, if you place the egg inside, gently, the walls of the inner cave pulse against the egg.
And they do that on their own. These aren't Kegel exercises. Right. Okay.
And that's what I teach in Shakti Queen, in Yin Wei. It's very, very gentle, and you don't have to work it, and it's not like going out to do exercises.
Right.
So it's really about gently, and think about it, if that's doing this all night long, you're pulsing against this egg all night long, what this does is it increases your muscular dexterity.
Wow.
And you get juicier and more sensitive. That's what I call an educated pussy. It's alive inside.
I think everyone needs one of these eggs. How much? You need to, ladies, everyone. I don't care what you think is going on down there. Everyone needs one of these things. You've got to tell people how to find these. How do we find these?
I will. Well, you can get them on my website.
Oh, okay.
I have them, and I import them from, I import them from Guatemala.
Wonderful. So you're an egg dealer. All right. So
yes, I'm an egg dealer. And then I know you're...
Oh, wait, now what is that? Is that a pepper shaker?
This is what I call a jade stem.
Jade stem.
In the Taoist tradition, okay, they call it the jade stem because it's very elegant and, very beautiful. I'm not really a big fan of the word, penis. Like when was the last time you were in bed and you ever said, oh, I really love your penis?
Yeah,
it's just,
it just doesn't roll off the tongue.
That's what they try to.
I can see Jade Stem rolling off the tongue, though.
It's like, let me lick your jade stem.
I think he would like that too.
And then we have a thing, we call it gazing at the dragon.
Gazing at, let me see the dragon. Can I see the dragon?
Yes.
I'm gonna gaze at this dragon. He didn't do anything.
Yes, but a live one will. A live one will stand at attention.
If you stare at it, that's how you. Okay, wow. So that's easier than having to go through all the extra work that we do to.
Well, it's both.
To stimulate the dragon, you can just stare at it.
Yes.
Now you mentioned inside about erotic intelligence. What is that?
Well, erotic intelligence is honing our senses, honing our mind to be able to focus with great clarity, to know what we're hunting, and to know how to seduce and court and arouse, how to really play with our senses so that we know how to touch. So like if you look at this flower, all right, if we have erotic intelligence, we'll know that there's a certain way to touch this flower. And as we're touching this flower, it's turning me on as I'm touching. I'm not trying to turn the flower on. I'm not going, does that feel good? Is that okay? Okay? I know it feels good because I can feel my own tingling when I touch this flower.
So you're grounding yourself. You're in touch with how you are feeling inside that very moment and how you're interacting with everything around you.
Yeah.
It's almost like meditation. It's almost like grounding.
Yeah. It's aliveness. And so imagine taking that into the sexual arena that, when I'm, whatever part of the body you want to imagine this is, right? What part do you, comes up first?
back of the neck.
Okay, so you're touching the back of his neck, right? But when you're doing that, you're not thinking, oh, I wonder if he likes this, and I wonder if this is, you're thinking, that feels good to me, all right? Now imagine touching the whole body with that awareness. I mean, your arousal is just gonna go off the charts. Okay, and so,
Can I take a cold shower?
and so erotic intelligence is also about, all right, do you just lurch into sexual experiences and then, get drunk and think about it later and worry about the consequences or forget about it? No, I mean, using your erotic intelligence means that, yes, you can play and you can have fun, you can be spontaneous, but it's also knowing when to say yes, when to say no, okay? So it's creating the conditions for your own safety so you can be more free and have more beauty, more pleasure, and more meaningful relationships. So I think we were talking inside, and I said I help to teach women. The reason I do women's workshop, Shakti Queen, is because we can help each other as women learn how to make better choices and how to have more confidence about our playful cat-like nature.
How do you avoid the women being catty when they first meet? I know I'm guilty of, well, I'm not guilty of the cattiness, but I am guilty of being standoffish with other women because I just don't connect very well with most women. So how do you get past that
I've got
in order
a lot
to enjoy
of ways.
the seminar?
I've got a lot of ways.
You don't just beat them over the head when they come through the door.
No, we have fun. It's like one of the things I do is I start off with, okay, everybody, let's share something really quirky about ourselves.
Oh, okay.
Right? And so we all have just these odd, quirky things. Like, what is something quirky about you?
I eat potato salad, but the potato salad has to be hot, and the barbecue sauce that I eat on it has to be cold.
All right then. Now, like if I was spending time with you, like I
would know to heat up my
I would know to heat
salad.
up your potato salad.
And put cold barbecue sauce on it. Yeah.
Right. So everybody has these fragile places, these quirky places and stuff, and that's why I like to go to exotic places because there we can just walk on the beach, lay in the sun naked.
Everything has to be naked. Is the
Everything.
whole seminar naked?
No.
Oh, darn.
No. And so that's why I like to go to places where we can really nourish our spirit. And nature is the greatest teacher. And so that takes away that cattiness and that competitiveness. And it's interesting because when there's no men around, women are a lot more tight with each other.
We can fart in public.
Yeah.
Like we can't do that when there are men around. You don't want to pass gas when there are men around, but you can do that at a seminar full of women and be just fine.
Yeah, and you don't have to lie. I mean,
you don't have
as soon
to
as the guys
lie.
around,
Okay. You
okay.
can say how old you are.
Right.
How much you really weigh.
You can just say all of that stuff.
How freeing.
It's just like, it's really nice. So, but as soon as the guy's around, you go to bed with makeup on your face, because you don't care about like looking like a clown, a clown in the morning, but you don't want to wake up in bed without any makeup, right?
You gotta have something
you gotta have something on, right? And so we'll put up with so many things just because, we want to look good, So a lot of that is like, I say, like, let's look beautiful, It's not about going and looking frumpy. Like, we could do that at home, right? So let's look really beautiful for us, just because it feels fantastic. And then when you go and you're with your men and you want to go and flirt and it's like you got a lot more confidence inside, That's really what it's about. So your sisters can really help you with that. And your sisters are, pretty intelligent when it comes to looking and seeing, like, you're Crickette, you're really gorgeous. You're really beautiful, and I can love the beauty that Black Panther inside of you, and I can see her, and let's play with her, and I got a cat too inside, and what do those cats want to do? So that's what friendships with women are for, is to.
We're just a bunch of cats.
Yeah, we're a bit, and cats are very aloof. Right?
Yes, well, that's me. I'm aloof.
You don't put a leash.
No, you don't put a leash on a cat. You don't put a leash on a cat.
You don't put a leash.
No, you can't.
In fact,
walk a cat.
this is what I say about cat women. Okay, so cat women, men should treat women like cats. Okay, cats roam free and they like to go off, and they'll come home when they're good and ready. And so you don't over control. Let her come back to where it's good. And that's the secret. It's make it good at home. Make it so yummy that cat can wander free. and she can come home, because guess what? Home is the best place to be.
I really like this Jade Stem. Now, I would use this as a salt shaker, but I understand that there is a better way to use this that's actually more beneficial, other than just gazing at it.
Yes. Well, yeah, just like with the jade egg, you can place it inside, okay? And you could, I guess you could use it as a dildo too, you know? And
Oh, yeah, because it really is just a glass dildo. Duh.
Yeah, and it's very realistic, and if you sleep with it inside internally, it does the same thing as the jade egg, where it begins to exercise the internal muscles and so forth, and you can practice oral sex techniques on it.
Now, it seems like you could accidentally swallow that thing if you get a little too aggressive with it.
I've never had anybody have this problem.
Oh, okay. I'm just wondering, you know, the first thing I think of is, oh, it gets lodged in your throat.
And a woman can also use this to explain to a lover what she wants. And so a woman can also use this to have a fun conversation with her lover, so that she can say, well, why don't we try this? There's a lot more fun things to do than people realize. I mean, you can go in different directions, you can go all around inside, and so most people get so excited that they just like explore, you know, this rapid friction. And there's a lot more to lovemaking, and I teach people how to, you know, reach more really deeply fulfilling, ecstatic states of bliss by, you know, taking your time and having some different things to do.
So is that one of those things where you sleep in that for 30 nights, or can you just wear that 24 hours a day for 30 days?
This is really hard to use during the day.
Around,
the jade egg you can walk with during the day.
You can wear a couple of these every day.
And, you know, practice you know, squeezing with the muscles. It's kind of like a Kegel exercise, but the way I do them in Shakti Queen is just a lot more gentle. A lot more gentle. It's not like we're going to the gym to work out.
Like you're thrusting out babies. You're just, it's just gentle.
It's all gentle.
Well, I like that approach better, I think.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for having us in your home. It is beautiful here. I love it. I love the vibe that I get here. I love the fact that you have all the doors open and all you have is curtains or something blocking the doors. Like, I remember seeing that in some kind of, Game of Thrones. They do that in Game of Thrones. Anyway, thanks for having us. Beautiful home here. I love what you're doing with the workshops with Kwadoshka Shakti Queen. Shakti Queen. Shakti Queen.
Yeah.
It sounds like very Zulu-ish.
That's it. Yeah.
Right, yeah. So keep up the good work.
Thank you, and I'd love you to come one day and join us.
I will definitely,
great to have you.
definitely look. I look forward to that.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Have you ever heard of the phrase "Om Mani Padme Hum"?
Om Mani Padme Hum?
Yeah, you know how to say it. You've heard it.
I've never heard it before.
You said it perfectly.
Really?
Yeah.
Om Mani Padme Hum. It sounds like Om Mani.
Om Mani by my home. Om Mani by my home.
Om Mani by my home.
Yeah.
So I'm
that's
just
perfect.
I'm really saying old money by my home is what I'm saying. Old money by my home. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, this is a beautiful chant that it helps to clear the whole body of negative patterns. And it clears your past history.
Okay.
And so this is this is a very powerful chant. Probably right this minute, there's approximately 1 billion people saying Om Mani Padme Hum right now.